Thanks for tuning in for this UTD TV news update. I'm Christine Verghese.
And I'm Casey Sublett. The UT Dallas community voiced concerns when police and emergency vehicles were seen on campus. An explosion took place on January 19th when a switchgear element shorted out and caught fire at the energy plant located across from the Science Learning Center. Residence Hall South lost heat before facilities management resolved the issue later that day. Freshman Hannah Steiner witnessed the incident.
Suddenly I just look over and there's orange smoke billowing from the generators, and there wasn't an explosion noise or anything, and it didn't look like there was a fire, so I don't know what it was, but you just see it start covering the campus.
Like losing power to the central energy plant, which is caused, then it caused our boiler plant to shut down, and we lost the capability of making steam. So what we spent most of Saturday afternoon and early evening was rerouting the power to the central energy plant so we could bring the boilers back up.
Although there are still some damages to the facility, campus life has returned back to normal. No one was injured in the explosion.
UT Dallas is working to create a mixed development called Comet Town. Comet Town will provide housing, restaurants, retail, a dart station, and possibly entertainment. Dr. Calvin Jameson, Vice President for Administration, says, UTD wants to make sure these amenities will enhance the student experience. Comet Town will be located north of the Natural Science Engineering Research Laboratory up to the Cotton Belt Light Rail track. The project start date has yet to be determined.
The flu is spreading across Richardson. Although the Student Health Center is out of flu shots, students are encouraged to visit local pharmacies. Students may visit flushot.healthmap.org to find nearby locations. More shots will be available on campus in the fall of 2013. But until then, UTD urges students to take precautions against the flu.
Staying warm during winter is crucial if you don't want to get sick. Wearing a scarf can be a great way to keep warm, but before you run out to buy one, listen up. Chagludi Omobare, creator of the Comet Closet, joins us to share how you can create a scarf on your own.
Is that we're not trying to make you over, we're not trying to turn you into something that you're not. We're taking you for everything that you are, being inspired by your style and celebrating you for being exactly who you are. Hey guys, this is Chukudi Omobare with the Comet Closet, here to show you a couple of steps involved in making yourself a DIY scarf. While I've chosen to use a white t-shirt for this tutorial, I would advise to use one of color, preferably a color you could easily transition into your existing wardrobe. For this tutorial, you're going to need a permanent marker, a pair of scissors, and of course, a used t-shirt. Now to start this project, the first thing we'll need to do is mark off the parts of the shirt that we'll be cutting. And so from the sleeves on both ends, you just need to make a gentle mark on the part that you'll be cutting to guide you through the cutting process. Alright, I also went ahead to mark a few portions of the bottom of the shirt to show how you could use a guide also in cutting the strips which are essential to making the scarf. And so to start cutting, you want to use your guide and very carefully cut out strips to about the middle of the shirt or a little bit under the middle portion of the shirt. This way, you have a great portion of the shirt to use as your scarf. Alright, now that we have our scarf all done, you want to make sure that you roll the scarf once. And so all that is just twisting it once and putting it back in place. Additionally, you could take scrap material from our shirt, wrap it around the top of the scarf to hold it in place. And you could sew this, you could glue this, however you wanted. And by sew, you could just simply hand sew this in place. You could very well just take a scrap part of it to hold the shirt in place. At this point, you want to put on the scarf, play with it to your liking, and enjoy your brand new scarf. Thank you so much for watching. For more information, go to thecommentcloset.tumblr.com, and we hope you have a great rest of the week.
That actually doesn't look that hard to make.
I've made one before. It's actually a lot of fun. Here are some awesome events you don't want to miss this week. Tuesday, the Multicultural Center kicks off Black History Month, and later that night, the Student Union and Activities Advisory Board presents Sarin in the Clark Center.
Wednesday, UTD Cinematique screens Lawless in the Johnson Performance Hall with a Q&A and book signing with Professor Matt Bondurant. And Thursday, UTD basketball goes up against Mississippi College in the Activity Center. Lawless, that's the movie with Shia LaBeouf, right?
And Tom Hardy.
I've heard that's a great movie. That's all the time we have for this update. For all the latest happenings and news about UTD, be sure to check out our website and Facebook page.
Until next time, keep it cool, Comets.